Hi guys, this is Banches, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. So sit back and relax and enjoy this episode. And if you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below. If you guys have been here before, welcome back. I love having you guys here. And, if you guys love this video, go down below and smash that like button. So, yeah, we are back with another episode of Transport Fever, and I have a good idea of what we will be doing today. Definitely some awesome expansions coming, and we'll probably be getting close to merging our two lines together. So that is definitely going to be a fun little thing going on for today. But just to show you guys kind of a recap of what last episode was. Zooming out here, we went in the last episode and really kind of just like connected everything up here with some freight lines. We now have a bunch of freight depots in here in each one of the cities, and we also added an extra shipping line to really help ramp up the food production. It's been going really well. If we go into, let's go to here, you can see how our profits have been over the last 2 years. We've been making about $7 million of profit, and we have paid off all of our loans that we took in the last episode. So we're definitely doing really, really well there. If we go to our lines now, and we want to look at what our most profitable line is, it's still the original passenger line. We're making around almost $3 million on that individual line. But as you go down, we're making another 2.5 million on our oil line, which is actually really good, surprising. I'm surprised that we actually are making that much. Our original food train lines making about 2.7. Our shipping lines here, we got about 1.7. So as you can just go down here, you can see really that a lot of these major transportation lines are doing really, really well. And as you go down into here, these are more like our local lines that are still doing really well. They're making good profits. And we only have one line here that is a negative line. This, I believe, will go positive soon. And also, yeah, this will probably go positive soon. We just really need to ramp up a lot of our oil production to get these really flowing positively. So yeah, that's kind of where we are standing financially currently. And we are doing very well. We kind of balanced out all the demand here. Our one passenger ship is really starting to grow. Okay, sorry about that. We just had, I live in a city and there was a bunch of emergency vehicles just driving by. But continuing on where I left off, our one passenger shipping line right here is doing really well. We have basically right here a full boat waiting, and this ship should fill up with passengers. So it's definitely doing well, and that means this city here, it will start hopefully growing. We'll just have to see exactly how well it grows, and we'll definitely have to expand a decent amount of the train lines in this episode, as I mentioned, to really get everything hooked up and flowing properly. But yeah, definitely the basis of this episode is to get these lines kind of hooked up. And I have a way that we are going to go do that. So to start with this episode here today, let's get this city paired into here. This is definitely going to drop some of our profits just because this is a pretty long trip here. But I definitely want to get this city tagged in. So let's go into here. We're going to do an extended line. We're going to put 2 platforms in, and we are going to just slot this in right about there. All right, that works. And now for this city, we're going to just take it, and we're going to first connect it, I believe, up to this line over here. This is definitely the more popular line, and we have more trains on it. So I think we'll be able to afford more of the ability to extend this line. So I need to delete this, and I need to go into here, and now let's expand this platform. We need to expand this to 2. We're going to keep it with the platform size currently. Okay, so doing that will definitely help. Now we got to get this train running out of this station here. Okay. Let's curve this. So we're gonna have to curve this station a little bit here. I should say the line here, because we gotta loop it back around to get over to where this is located. But yeah, we're gonna make this all hook up pretty fluidly, hopefully. That's the goal. Okay, so now we've hooked up the rail lines here. Um, Definitely a good situation here. Also, now we have the ability to probably bring in some construction materials, and that will definitely help us to grow our cities even quicker, which that's definitely one of the goals that we need to accomplish. Um, okay, so that's hooked up here. We need to start getting demand in this city. So let's set up some inner city lines here just to get some of that demand flowing. There we go. And once again, like always, we're going to set it up a very similar way. We're just going to put in one of these here. And then we are going to place... We're just going to go around and place a bunch of stations. So here, we're going to have one out here. Once this loads, perfect. And then that will be our line for this city. It's a pretty small city to start, and I don't think it's really going to get too much attention this early on. So we're just going to put about 3 of these vehicles on this line, and we're just going to spread them out just like that. Perfect. So they'll come out and start getting some demand flowing. And now to get this all situated here. Okay, so we have over here this going pretty well. So I think what we need to do here is get rid of this line. Yep, just like that. And we need to now extend this in. Perfect. So that's into that station. And we need to go over here now and switch this up. So we're going to have the train come into this station, and it's going to come out and then switch onto these tracks like this. Perfect. So now we have a switching ability. Let's also put in some signals, and we're going to also put some signals along here because this is a pretty long run, so it'd be good just to get some signals in here. Okay. And we're also going to put a signal right here at the back of this station. All right, now we need to get the train hooked up. So you can see 3 is where this stops, so let's extend this line. We're going to add another station, and that station's going to go all the way out to here. And then that's going to flip back, come right back into this station. There we go. Now we hooked all this up. That demand should automatically start generating now for this city over here. The one thing we probably are going to want to do, though, is add another train to this line here, because this is definitely going to take a while to travel all the way out to this city over here. So let's get another train on this line here. How far is this along? All right, we're going to wait because we have a train coming this way and a train going out this way. Just going to be a couple minutes until we can get another train on this line here. That is perfectly fine with me, though. So that is one extension that I want to do in this episode. The next extension I want to do is actually increase this line to loop around to this city here. I think Maxwell is going to be a good city to add in. It's also getting kind of close to where this stone is, which I think is going to be a strategic location for us. Like I said, we have construction materials now pretty close to our line, and we can now train this construction material to Maxwell, get onto our main line, and then this can get shipped over and add the construction materials to get produced and then brought onto the line again to be distributed out. So this is going to be a strategic city for us. And then what we can do is cut it over to Longview. And when we cut to Longview, we can then eventually either wrap it around the mountains and over to this side, which then once we get over to here, we have a whole bunch of other cities we can start hooking up. So we're going to get this and this city, I believe, hooked up today in this episode, just to get the demand really bumping along here. So yeah, let's get this rolling again on another passenger line. Okay, so this is going to have to go like this. We're also adding 2 platforms. That's fine. This over here now, so Maxwell is going to, or this is Longview. This is going to be an interesting station situation. So let's get this station situated, probably something like this. Yeah, we're going to do it like this. Probably thinking like why that looks really weird. Just trust me on this. I think this will be the best location as we move forward. Okay, perfect. So that's situated too. Yeah, we have this playing, so that's good. This is also a fairly large city too, so that is another good thing that we have. Okay, so let's get some tracks laid here. So Longview and Maxwell, let's connect this up first, because these are not actually having any trains on it currently, so it's just easier for us to situate this. Oh, I thought it would. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so now we have this situated. Once again, we're going to have the trains coming into the station here. So this time we're going to have the trains go in like this and just come straight out. Okay, cool. That is good. Now I just need to get this hooked up to Concord. And once this line's hooked up to Concord, that should work pretty well. I think what I'm going to do, just to get some demand flowing, is we're going to get this line running currently, not connected to this city. So let's just get this kind of situated here. We got to get a yard house. Let's see. Here we go. Let's twist this. Perfect. There we go. So now that's good. Now what we're going to need to do is get, before I put a train on this line, let's get the vehicles set up in this city. So we need to place this. Okay. And then now we need to place all the depots and all the stops where we want to go. Here. We're going to have one here. And we're going to have one there. All nice and spread out. Works fairly well. Now what we need to do is add a depot. Turn this. This is probably a city that might need a tram line in the future, but for right now, we're not going to put one in there. We're going to do 4. Select new line. And we're going to just go once again around here, connecting all these up. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to start hopefully getting some kind of flow in. And now this city over here, this is a very small city. So this is going to take just a little bit of time to grow some demand in here, which is perfectly fine. We have the time, and we also have the capital reserve to wait for it. So that is good. And let's get some of this situated here. There we go. And now we just need to get these in. Cool. Perfect. And let's get that. Nope. Alright, we're going to put this right here. And let's buy 3 vehicles for this city. New line. We're going to go here, to there, back to there. Perfect. And now we just need to get the train on this line. So, similar to how we have on the other lines, we're going to go with this. And we're going to go with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And this train is going to go from here to there. Perfect. And we're just doing one train right now. This will start getting that demand up. This is the most expensive and costly way to grow demand, but I feel like it's just worth it for us to do this right now. We'll get some of this demand going. Where's our locomotives? We have one out here going to this city. We have one here, I believe. Yes. Okay. So we're probably we should now start considering adding in a 3rd train into this line. Yes, let's do this. So we need a 3rd train in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are spending a good amounts of money right now. And we just need to get this line hooked up. There we go. 5. Okay. So now we have another locomotive coming out here that will hopefully grow some more demand and also start bringing in more profits for this line. We'll see, though. Who knows, right? Alright. That is definitely where we need to be. I'm just going to have some of this demand over here in Maxwell and what's the other city? Longview grow. And we're going to also have over here, just allow this to grow a little bit more too. As you can see, we only have 3 people in this station. So it's not much demand, but it looks like a lot of people are on the train going here. So we'll see. I will be back with you guys in a few minutes once this kind of starts leveling out a little. Okay, guys, and I am back. So basically, we've just tried to let a lot of this grow. the lines over here in Maxwell connecting over to Longview. Obviously, there's not too much growth, but we do have some passengers going back and forth on our train currently, so it is working, and it's working pretty efficiently. This line over here, we definitely have a little bit more demand with a little bit more people on it, so that is good. Hopefully, we can get a full load of people and bring them now back into our line. The one thing we're going to do while we're still waiting for these to grow a little bit more is this fuel line here is making a killing with profits. So if we go into here, go up the top. So it's our top producing line. We made $3 million last year. And that's been a while since that train has dropped off those goods. So it is definitely making good money. And we're really producing a lot of oil. So I think we're going to double track this line right now just to get more flow going back and forth and keep this process going. So let's get to it. All right, so let's double track this up like this. Perfect. And now just simply, we're just going to drag this all the way out and connect everything up. Okay. Hopefully soon we get a new steam locomotive that can definitely handle this better. This locomotive is not maybe the most powerful locomotive for hauling freight and cargo long distance. So we're definitely going to need a new engine soon just to try to help us be more efficient. Once we get that, we could definitely go ahead and upgrade. We also unlocked canneries, so we can actually now start using these also, placing on our lines to get our lines ready for electrification soon. Electric trains are definitely very efficient, and they're way more quicker than most diesel and also steam, obviously steam locomotives. And going forward in the future, electric is the way. So we're just going to start getting prepared for that for the future. So now let's go ahead and get this situated here. How many trains do we have here? So this is consisted of, let's see here, vehicle. We have 17 cars. So let's just do the exact same thing again. Buy, and 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're out of money. Borrowing money. Okay, perfect. There we go. So let's set this to this line. That was line 20. I think it's line 20. Let's see here. Yep, it is line 20. Okay, so it looks like the way this is situated, we need to get the lines tracked correctly. Okay. So this looks good. Let's get a waypoint. We're going to place this right here. And then we're going to go into this line here. And let's just switch over. So this is station 2. Switch to this waypoint here. There we go. Now we have it tracked the correct way. Yeah, maybe it's the opposite direction I'd want it to travel, but it's fine. I think the trains are currently traveling in that direction. Let's see here. Oh, they are not, and there's currently one waiting in here. Alright, so I can re-switch these lines around. Let's do that. I want this to go the correct way. Okay, line 20. Okay. And let's move this waypoint. So that's going like this. So if I take this right after point 1, this should, there we go. Perfect. All right, good. Now we have that set. And the one thing I want to do is add signals in. So I'm going to place some signals, not there, one there and one there. Delete this other signal. This will just allow the trains to operate more efficiently on these tracks. And we're going to put one there. And we're going to put another one down here. Perfect. So that will be good. We'll definitely have a good amount of oil coming from this facility, which in turn means we'll probably have to boost this shipping line too. So that's definitely good too. A lot of the things I like about this game, it's a lot of micromanaging, but you have, say for example, you upgrade this line, which then flows through to the next line, which then flows through to this line that produces and distributes everything to the city. So I like that aspect of trying to manage everything to get it all situated and figured out. But yeah, we already got $7 million. So let's repay what we just borrowed, just so then we're back to square one. Alright, cool. So our new train is coming out also on this line. Perfect. So that will definitely be a solid money maker. Let's see, how much does this thing make for us right now? Alright, so yeah, we're at 2.7 million. That will definitely jump now once we get this other train fully operational, I'd say. Let's see here. So another thing that I did off screen while I was just trying to wait for stuff to grow was I expanded all our passenger stations. So now our passenger stations are as long as they possibly can, which will be a good thing. As we upgrade these lines, we can put less locomotives on it and put more cars, which will cut down on the running costs for this line. Line 9 used to be one of our most profitable lines. Now it's kind of barely being profitable just because we have a bunch of different locomotives on here. We got 4 locomotives with 5 carriages. It's not the most efficient. So that's one reason why we are seeing the profits drop for this line. Also, having this extension run all the way out here is not very profitable either, but that's fine. I need to connect these cities up just so they can start growing for the future. So I think right now what I'm going to do is I am going to get this line looped into here just to get the demand running, and just so we can also get kind of this whole loop running together. That was the purpose of this episode. Was really to get everything all linked together, and we're running very low on cash, so maybe I'm going to have to wait just a little bit till we get some stuff in. We're about to lose a bunch of money here. Okay, so let's just see here. This is another part I like doing. I can go into this line editor now, and we can see where we're losing a lot of money. So where are we losing? Obviously here we're losing a good amount. This we're losing a good amount of money now. Why? Line 17. What's going on here? Alright, so these ships are not being completely filled, it looks like. Yeah, no, they're not. Okay, there was nothing that left from here. Let's see. 17 has nothing on it. Line 4 has stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ramp up the lorries that we have on this line. Let's see, where is this? Has to be here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so we're going to get a lot more lorries on this line here just to really bring in more food down to this line. Since this is not making profits anymore, this is really hurting our bottom line. So we need to start bringing in more food here very quickly. So let's get that moving and being more profitable. Will definitely help us in the future here. And then this line, 19, we can definitely put more lorries on too. So let's do this. Okay, that will also help us to increase demand. Yeah, there's not even that much food anymore getting shipped over to here, which this now is also being stacked with too much food. So this is like what I said, line management, it's very, very important in this game. So this is what we need to do now to make sure that we don't run into too many issues and we stay profitable. Okay, perfect. Taking out all this backup supply will then increase demand on this line to get more food from here, which then in turn will increase demand on this line here, and this will increase the demand to produce more food. So this is kind of how you drive profits in the game. Once you have a lot of stuff stored and sitting around, you're going to see your profits really drop off, which is not really helpful or healthy for the game. So we need to really ramp this up and make this a profitable shipping line once again. Hopefully this will happen. We'll see. And then this shipping line here. All right, we're doing fine with this. Is this even making any money? It is. All right, so this shipping line is making money, which is good. How is this freight over here? We definitely need 150. Oh yeah, we're going to need to bring in another boat here. How is this going? So that's full. And how much do we have in the station? All right, we got enough for another train. Perfect. And that is no longer producing. So this is the problem now. This is not producing anymore, which this could start downgrading. And if it starts downgrading, it's going to take us a while to get back up to this demand. So getting this train on was actually very critical for our fuel line in the future. Let's hope this starts picking up a good amount of fuel. And then we'll have to get another boat here out on this line also. This is starting to jam up. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff jamming up, it looks like, here now. We're getting a lot of goods in, and we don't have enough vehicles to service all those goods. So let's get this kind of balanced out more. Vehicles. Oh, yeah, we definitely need more than that. We only got that on here. All right, line 13. Okay, let's slip this into here. Alright, good. Hopefully this will help build up some more demand too. And as you can see, this ship is off. And we have more fuel, it looks like, coming in here. We have not much in storage. But hopefully one of these trains will come down pretty soon. Yeah. As you can see, this train is struggling real hard, so this is why we need to upgrade the locomotives. But there's nothing we can do right now. All we can do is really wait as these go along. This train is moving way quicker because it's empty. Alright, so that's good. Let's see here. How's the demand looking here? This is really bumped up a good amount. Good. How's this now? Probably add even more onto this line. Like I said, these lines are going to be very critical to us, so the more we can get on here, the better. We just need to bring it all down to the docks. Okay. Things are looking good. How's this looking? Oh, wow, we have a lot of food here. Okay, this is another thing that we need to look into. 22. Let's do this line. 22. That's a pretty long line, so definitely a good amount of lorries are going to be needed for this line. Hopefully that will start stemming down some of this demand also. Alright, we're really starting to cut back on stuff, which is good. Perfect. Okay, that is good. How is this all looking? Now over here, we have a bunch of passengers waiting once again. It's fine. Passengers, I'm not too worried about waiting. I'm more worried about the food being built up, because we want to really get this as much offloaded as possible. Yeah, okay, so this is good, good. Okay. How is this looking now? Line 3. So it looks like line 3 needs more. Yeah, let's get line 3 some more. Nope, wrong one. Let's get 3. Put 3 new trams on line 3. Oh, well, that's not going to work. So it's saying that cannot find a path for those trams. Interesting. Alright, so it looks like the trams have to be electrified. We have still the horse-drawn trams on here. So that's one reason why that's not going too well. So let's just get this upgraded. There we go. So now we got some new trams coming out here. I'm going to go to line 2. Where's replacements? Yes, on. And then let's go to line 3. Let's also go to replacements and we'll turn this on too. Good. Alright, so that is good. We'll have some more trams here, hopefully bringing more passengers to our stations. Okay. Enough of the chit-chat. Let's get this line hooked up now, because now I have more cash coming in after monitoring and upgrading some of these rail lines that I've had here. So let's see. This is going to bring in a good amount of money. Oh, yeah. There you go. $5 million. Damn. Those things really do well. Okay. Yeah, now we have double trains coming, so that's really good. How is this looking? Okay. Is this coming back already? It is. Okay. That's fine then for right now. Man, this thing is doing work. Okay. Cool, cool. We are definitely getting there. Alright, I have plenty of money right now. I gotta stop procrastinating and just make this line connect up. Alright, so let's do this. This is gonna have to probably looks like delete some of these roads here. So let's just pause this right now just to get this situated. I hate this. I hate when I do that. Stick something down and then you delete the road and then I gotta stick a road back in so then you can delete again. Okay. There we go. Now let's get the roads reconnected back up here. Perfect. Okay. And now since these are reconnected, I can play. Alright, good. Let's get this track, like I said, situated. Okay, so this is going to have to loop through here. Let's make this go. We'll have it come, yeah, shoot through there. And this is going to just reconnect right back up to there. Perfect. Nice, good. So that's hooked up. Now let's get the second rail. Okay. This road is not liking this. So let's just this. We'll rehook this up. I have a collision. What am I colliding with? Okay. So I just had to reorganize the line a little bit there since we were running into some issues with some collision. But now we are continuing on and connecting this up to the station. Perfect. There we go. So now we have this line all hooked up. We just got to get this station, or it's not even a station, I should say, this facility relinked back up, just so then nothing is getting mad at me. Okay, there we go. So that is all reset. Good. Okay. Yeah, I definitely think that is looking good. So now the next step really is to kind of just merge line 9 into whatever line this is. I don't even remember what it is. This is line 33. So let's just take this. Alright, we gotta take line 9. So we gotta go into the editor. Where is this line? Here it is. Okay. And let's add some more stations here. So the last station we went to, move this out of the way. 6. Somerville. Add. We're gonna go back into here. Yep, I know it's saying it's wrong. Okay, there we go. Now that's working. And then shoot this back to here. There we go. So now we have a 10 station route. Let's go to line 33, which is the bottom one, least profitable. And let's switch this. We need to switch this train to line 9. Okay. So this train now should switch to the correct track. And line 33 is no more. Gone. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. Now we have line 9 is all situated. People have switched to the line 9. And that is exactly what I wanted to see. I want to have line 9 being one consistent loop. Probably what we're going to need to do eventually is get some longer trains on here. Line 9 is just not going to be suitable for what we have with the shorter trains. So we'll get there. We're just currently getting this all situated here. And now we have multiple lines set up, which I'm very happy about. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, I want to really get construction materials. So we're going to get this hooked up here with some construction materials. So the easiest way to really do that is just get a freight train, and we're just going to pump a bunch of, basically stone down to here. And then once we get the stone down to here, we can get this onto our main line, which then at the same time would go to a further away city. But that city will definitely produce the construction materials that we need to grow in the future. So we're going to do 3 here. Perfect. And let's get the other station situated. Okay. So let's see. We're going to do an end station here. We're doing 1 track, good distance, place. Okay. So now let's get these tracks running. Okay, perfect. So that's good. How's this? Oh, we got some trains going, it looks like the wrong way. How are you going this way, bud? You should not be that way. Okay, what I need to do, looks like, is get this train to cross. But before I can do that, I need to send this train back. Alright, let's send him back a little bit. And then what I need to do is get this train to cross that. Okay. And then this train can turn, and it'll wait. Perfect. Just a little bit of confusion just getting everything set up here. But as you can tell now, everything is working in the correct way. So good. Now what I need to do is get, it looks like, the freight train over here set up. Yep. Alright, so let's get this freight line going. Alright, so I'm going to pause this again, because this road is extended. Okay. There we go, that's fine. Let's reconnect this road here. Perfect. Okay, so that's reconnected. And I'm going to send this straight down the middle here, and just that can go wherever it wants then from there. Okay, so reconnected. Good. Alright, so let's get this train track situated. Alright, there we go. So now that's hooked up. So now our freight lines will be operational. Exactly kind of the way I've been hoping this to be set up. So now what I need to do is get... There's the problem with this. Okay. So this train here is going to have to come around probably non-stop all the way around to... Oh, man. It's going to have to go all the way over to here so it can go here. So probably the best bet for this train is to do a combo line. So basically on this line, I would put Boxcars. There's no oil tankers yet, so boxcars, open wagons, and then like gondolas basically. And doing that would allow the trains to still be profitable because they'd stop, get the food, still distribute it out, and probably make it profitable that way. So we're gonna give it a shot here. I need to put anyways a train out for this. So let's see here. Okay, well that's not working. So let's go like that. And then we're hooking this up like that. Perfect. Yep, okay. So to get this situated, let's buy a train. Really don't want to have to buy this yet. I don't want another Atlantic. I want to really upgrade. All right, we might wait to get this freight line operational. Get a little bit more cash to really, once this line, yeah, once we get a new engine, we'll really upgrade this line substantially. So that would definitely be good. We'll get there, definitely in just a few quick seconds. While we're waiting, I'm just going to add a freight station down here. So we have all the freight lines set up. Yeah, that's definitely the best way to go because I want to have freight set up and ready to go when we get the next locomotive. So this will be good. Perfect. Let's see a second. Nope. All right, good. No problems here. So let's get that. Good. And then it will come in, let's say, here like this, and we'll have it switch here. Perfect. So while we're waiting to upgrade our locomotive, we're going to go and do some managing of our vehicles. So you can see the age of all the vehicles here. We put this to the top. These are our oldest vehicles, and as you go down where it turns red, that means these vehicles are past their useful lives. And basically we should probably change them out for a new vehicle. So for example, if we go up to this line 16, it looks like, go to replace, what vehicles are here? So we have some of these guys still. So let's go to replace, we're gonna hit yes, right? And we're gonna turn this on. Basically now, once these individual road vehicles get to a station, they will automatically upgrade and get a new vehicle on the line. That's definitely a good thing that we want to be doing. And we're going to do the same thing here. Okay. So let's just make sure that took. Okay, on. Perfect. So now that will be replaced too. Everything else, trams, I think they have a 40-year useful life. So these trams soon are going to become, need to be upgraded. That's fine. We're going to get that situated very soon. So there we go. Let's see here. Other than that, though, we're doing pretty well. We're cruising here. We might, like I said, need to move around these locomotives on this line a little bit, but so far so good. Let's do a little catch up here, and this is being flooded, so we need to buy a new ship. Let's buy a new ship here, and we need to place this out on the line. So let's see here. We need to go to line 15 with him. Alright, good. So now we have another one of these guys coming out. That will greatly help us also. And how is this looking? Alright, so that's producing like crazy. So we definitely have a good amount of stuff here going on with this line. I have to remember to go attach that. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, these are going well, going well. Everything looks like it's moving pretty smoothly. How's this looking still? Okay, so that's being shut down because these, it looks like, is not being moved quick enough. So line 22, so we really need to get a lot of these guys here. I just want to move goods as much as possible right now to get all my lines moving again and profitable, just so I'm not going to lose a bunch of revenue. So let's get this going. Line 13. We need more for line 13. Good. And then how's this looking over here? This is line 23. So we need more for line 23. Perfect. Alright, so that should start balancing out here. And we should be getting things situated pretty soon. Okay, cool. I think we've done a good amount in today's episode. Like I said, we've basically gone through, connected a pretty, like, about what, 5 or 6 different cities here now, which are all running pretty well. Profitability of our lines is definitely coming up again, which is really good. We want to see that profitability rise as we increase everything. But I think we're going to save the rocks and getting the industry lines really finalized for next episode. So yeah, we're going to end it here today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. And comment down below what you guys have enjoyed about the series so far, what you guys want to see more of. You know, I'm always open to try new things and, you know, see how this all is going to work out in the end. I think our current setup is really good, and I think we are on the right track to really build a massive, you know, railroad network or transportation system. So yeah, once again, my name is Banches, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys.